Crypto is incredibly volatile. If you're sick of losing money as crypto retraces, I have some fantastic news for you. It answers the question, can you really make money in a down market going long at spot? Bearish price momentum, consolidation momentum, and bullish price momentum, none of it matters with the CTKS method. You can make money in any market condition, and I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to show you real trade history and trades that were made previously in highly negative market conditions. And the best thing is, when you know the CTKS method, you can do what I do. If I can do it, you can do it. Let's run the numbers. The markets over the past week have been coming down. We can see that Bitcoin has come down around 6%, Ethereum down around 7%, Solana 21% down, BNB about 7%, XRP 15%, DOGE about 11%, AVAX 23%, and ADA 20% down. With this kind of negative price momentum, you could be convinced by influencers that you simply can't make money in a downward market. I'm going to show you that's not correct. The first thing people would say, oh Ken, you can make money if you just go short. I'm against going short because going short means that you're not at spot. If you're not at spot, what that means is you're borrowing money and you're also paying a lot of fees. It's not just that, but the idea is that when you go short, sooner or later you're going to wipe out your account. And a lot of people say, please don't go short, it just kills you. So instead, I'm going to go long at spot. At spot means that you use your own money. Going long is the fact that you will buy at a level and you can only make money when prices go up. I'm going to show you what I've done as far as trades during this period of time where price has done nothing but go down. If we think about the last 24 hours, we were witnessing fairly flat price action. It was a really tough market, and I'll show you what I did inside Solana. I did a few trades there. This is all practical. I'm going to be showing you my trading history from the particular exchange across these different things. Many people say when the market dips, it just keeps on dipping. And I'm not worried, it's just a dip, right? Well, it may not be just a dip, but it doesn't mean you can't profit from it. A lot of people get really angry when they lose money. They're expecting prices to go up and they're flabbergasted when prices go down. This is quite normal when people are first starting out. But as you get more and more into markets, you understand that negative price behavior doesn't warrant a response like this. It warrants something else. And you'll see a lot of memes floating around, me buying one more dip. First of all, you need to believe that you can make money. And you can make money. I'm going to prove it to you by going long at spot, even in a negative market. And I showed you what the markets were doing. They were just coming down and down. A lot of people would say it's impossible to make money. Well, maybe if you don't have the right method, it is impossible. But you can make money going long at spot in any market condition. Always start small and scale. It takes a long time to scale up, but don't worry, don't be concerned about that. Until you master spot, please do not use leverage. It may sound like a good thing to do to multiply your gains, but you'll probably end up multiplying your losses if you don't know what you're doing. But then you scale up when you do know what you're doing, and I'm going to provide a bit of a framework for you. What typically happens in negative price action days, people who do not know how to trade say, you can't make money. This is not an indictment on those people. They simply do not know how to trade. And when we look at Bitcoin, it's been coming down and down and down. When we look at Solana, it's been coming down. When we look at Doge, it's been coming down. I'm going to share 3 trades that I did several days ago on Bitcoin, on Solana, on Doge. But it's important to know the momentum was not to the upside. And I was going long at spot. That means I would buy in expectation of prices going up and then I would sell to make a profit. This is the market condition when I first place my trades. And it's important to understand that in the next day, things didn't get better, they got worse. This is an extract from my trading history, and you can see all of these are filled orders. There are sell levels and there are buy levels. What I teach inside the masterclass, it's very important to buy at structural levels and to scale in on any particular trades that you can do. Inside a couple of hours, I turned a $5,100 profit. I've covered this off in several videos. That was in Bitcoin. I also did some trading on Solana, netting a $370 profit, and on Doge, netting a $616 profit. In Aussie dollar terms, which is where I'm from, that's about 10,000 Aussie dollars. And remember what the markets were doing, they were coming down. I'm sharing this because it's really important that you understand you can make a lot of money even if the markets are coming down, because they don't just fall in a straight line. They're always going up and down. And if you know what you're doing, you're going to do incredibly well. Instead of running away on the red days, I want you to think differently about them. I would like to thank Rundle Ridge for sharing the beautiful comment here. I hope more people can find the CTKS method. It really has been a life changer for me to be able to be self-employed, and also for my children, to have a parent around instead of me going to put time into a job away from home. That is beautiful. And the truth is, the money that you can make from trading will surpass anything that you could ever make, even if you were in one of the best paid professions in the world. Okay, let's continue this. The next day, the markets were red. I'm going to show you some trades that were done again on Solana, on Doge, and on ADA, Cardano. And you can see it's all looking pretty miserable. The average person who could not trade would say, I cannot make money in this market. Just be aware, not everybody looks at the market in the same level of knowledge that you can. First, looking at Dogecoin, you can see I did a number of buys and a number of sells. Overall, the profit was $2,400 that equated to about 3,800 Aussie dollars, and that was done in about an hour. I would just like to give you a bit of a perspective on what you can do. You can see the times here. These trades were done around the same time as the Dogecoin trade. Solana coming in and buying and selling. Overall, the profit in Australian dollars was nearly 5,000, and that was done in 1 hour. ADA has been under a lot of negative price momentum recently, and you can see the same time period playing out here. These are the buys, these are the sells, and they're all filled orders from the trading history. You can see the overall profit here, 3,800 Australian dollars. You can see overall that the total from Doge and ADA and Solana was in excess of 12,000 Australian dollars. And this is all going long at spot, not using any leverage. The reason that I'm resharing these trades, I want you to understand that you can make a lot more money from trading than you can ever make from payment at a job. It's also important to have an investment account and a trading account, as Sanjeev said. People who were trading yesterday understood that the market basically did a flat line, tending towards a bit of negativity towards the end of the day. Therefore, in such market conditions, it's really hard to make money, so I'll share another trade I did inside Solana. This is from yesterday. You can see the buys and the sells just here in my trading history. The market was really bizarre yesterday, and it basically flatlined with some negative price momentum. At one stage it looked like it was going to crumble, but I still managed to extract over 6,000 Australian dollars in profit. There's a way to profit in a downward market going long at spot, as you can see. Inside the Profiting from CTKS Method structure, I'll teach you exactly how to do that, how to think, how to look at the markets, how to do the cheat sheet. I'm offering a partial scholarship to the Profiting from CTKS Method structure. All you need to do is to reach out to me directly on LinkedIn and directly message me. If you do so, we can have a chat. about how you could be suitable for this partial scholarship. This is on CTKSmethod.org. It is not part of the masterclass. And it's not accessible through the masterclass either. To get in contact with me, just come across to the LinkedIn link. It's in the description of this video as well.